Triple T's in the house. Let's put the poll and let's see. Triple D for 2 beans, starting the live stream with a super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for all the super chats, man. I know that ain't gonna last because once you're you're doing really good right now. So I do appreciate it. I hope you keep doing it. I mean, I shouldn't say it's not gonna last. I hope it lasts forever, man. I hope you keep making money because I was looking at your VDR. And bro, it hit our target. So it actually hit our target. So yeah, looking at VDR on the hourly. So let me actually I'll make a video when I know he's here. But you actually hit our target. So let's go bust 10 VDR and howdy everyone. Silver Days is in the house. Let's go. Sean says, come soon, bro. Need your comments on my coin, the last play. Let's see. How's it doing? Hey, what's up? Let's see. So, Sean, welcome to live stream. So, it's not doing anything right now. The good thing is that it looks like you did put in a base. So, you just need to break out of this area of resistance, which you already got stuck at last time. And that resistance is 2 zeros, 24 to 37. Should send you to 207. So, Floofin, welcome to the live stream. Hey, what's up? I don't know what I started live streaming. My cat, it's like I work and then my cat doesn't care, and then I start live streaming and it's like, hey, let me come start bothering you. It's okay. She's not bothering me. Come here. What are you doing? Hey. Yeah, she's being a roly-poly right now. What's up, Bajornabeck? Welcome to the live stream. We have 14 bogeys in the chat. Let's go. It's not bad. But Jornabeck said, I buy NRN yesterday and got 80% pump. It sold 99%. What's NRN? Whoa, nice. Hey. Neuron. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, man. Wow. Look at this. Now this I have to make a video on. If I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. Taking a look at NRN Neuron on the live stream. So Neuron had a monster run. Congratulations if you bought the low. It was extremely oversold. You ended up catching this 500% pump. Congratulations. That's huge. Keep in mind, we are still in a downtrend. And we have a lot of areas to invalidate for a confirmation to the upside. So you can see we clearly came up to the 382 and got stuck at this area of resistance. We still have resistance up there. However, on the shorter time frame, I would say with any sort of retracement, NRN needs to hold 1 cent 10, which you can see coincides perfectly with the macro 236, and 1 cent 40. So as long as you can come down and get a correction and stay over that price level, then you're looking at a continuation and eventually an invalidation of this downtrend. But unfortunately, if we do come down here and break down, then we will be in for a deeper correction. We will probably get sent back down to 205 to 72. That's pretty much it. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support. Yo, you did good, man. 80% or 90%. It went up 500%, man. And you sold, which is good. Congratulations, dude. Keith Wallace, welcome. It is a it's a risk buy, something that pumped 120%, but it worked out. It did work out. You did good, man. Congratulations. I wish you got in like down here. That would have been sick. Imagine if you bought down here. Actually, that's not a good game to play, but yeah, man, you did play it extremely risky buying when it was all the way up 120% because the price was yeah, like 208. So wow. Made over 14K on Dogged Me. The last 4 days have been a beautiful thing. Still have my long-term bag, but that was some money, some easy money. Wow, dude, good for you. Congratulations, dude. Yeah. I mean, this retracement was huge, you know? You get oversold and people are scared to buy, but if you like the coin, you buy anyway, and you're buying it when it's extremely oversold, and you're buying the dip. So that's perfect, you know? Congratulations on this move, man. Now, just keep in mind, you are still hitting resistance at between 3017 to 27. So, just FYI. In case it's like a bull market and you're breaking, or in case it's really bullish and you're attempting to break out everything, this is still macro resistance. But congratulations, Keith Wallace. Wow, a few of you are making tons of money, man. Congratulations. I'm just waiting for Triple T to come back so I can look at VDR, because VDR had a massive move, man. It did a 263% move, so I'm waiting for the triple threat to come back. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Bajorna Beck said same. I was in LAOS 2 days plus travel. It did nothing. I did drive. Oh, wait. Same. I was in Laos for 2 days travel. Oh, okay. What's up, Abolisher? Welcome. Bajorna Beck says, I sit on my NM cash, wait buy for Fogo when it lands. Swing high, swing low. What's up, Promise? Promise of Stress, welcome. Dwayne Killy Kelly, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I already know you're going to say, let's take a look at Dogelon. I am on the same boat as you. I'm just waiting. But you have a little bit more coins than me, so I hope one of your coins actually ends up pumping. Let's see. Let's check Beam for Dwayne Killy Kelly. And welcome to a live stream, man. Long time no see. Yeah, so Beam, same with Beam. Just waiting to break out. I don't want to redraw the targets right now because it's just so bearish. It just made all-time lows, but there's really nothing to look at Beam here. I'm hoping this is the bottom, but we'll see. But we will see. Looking at Fogo de Chao, Fogo de Pogo. Yeah, be careful with Fogo. If you see the token unlock schedule, there's a huge unlock schedule happening later this year. So just be careful with it. In terms of price action, yeah, so you didn't actually quite come up. You did get stuck at resistance and you made a lower low. So let's take a look at it on the hourly because this coin is so new. Yeah, I also don't want to use this giant wick, so we'll just use this area. Yeah, so for Fogo, you have resistance at 2 cents 50 to 2 cents 80. Just keep in mind you need to break this area, otherwise you're going to come over here, get stuck at resistance, and come back down. So just be careful with that. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And there's no support because it's at its all-time low, basically. Aloe, welcome to the live stream. Probably going to ape into Fart or Pepe soon, deciding which one. Just buy OXT. I'm just joking, dude. Don't buy OXT. Don't buy OXT, dude. You know what I would choose, Aloe? I'm assuming Floofin would choose Pepe, but I'm assuming it's because you also know that he would choose Pepe. But my guess is he would buy Pepe. But Floofin, what would you buy? I just want you to say it. Promise says Claus dumped 6x. What does that even mean? Claus, yeah, not coming up. PYR update and TAO. Yeah, so PYR, just keep in mind you did break below this low, like almost filling this wick, but price action did get back over this previous low that we were looking at before. So we don't need to really change anything right now. You were extremely oversold. Hopefully we're putting in a bottom right now and getting some sort of relief rally. Keep in mind you still have resistance between $1.07 and $2.25, which is between 200 and 500% pump. So keep in mind it could still come back up to those levels, get stuck, come back down, and make a lower low. So, or consolidate sideways and just do what Swiftcoin did. And then Tau Bittenzer. Yeah, so unfortunately, this actually broke down. It's just so bearish, man. Yeah, so I would say next macro area of support for Bittenzer is going to be... So technically, look, you're actually respecting this area, but typically nothing is bullish unless we get back over the 382 at 229. So right now, you could come back up and you could get stuck at this area of resistance, which was previously support flipped resistance. And typically what happens is you come back down kind of like what Zebek did. So at least you're not selling a bottom, but maybe if you do start seeing that it gets stuck here, but I know you're holding, so it's a little bit different for you. But so as a holder, and which does happen, you need to break 229 on the upside, and you're sitting on support right now at $155. You're extremely oversold, so I do expect some sort of relief for Bittenzer, but we just have to wait to see how high that goes and whether that makes it bullish on the macro time frame. So that's pretty much it. Triple T says, I'm here. I was washing dishes. We needs to break out tonight. Yo, yeah, I didn't want to look at it because I knew you were doing your dishes. No, I'm just joking. But I knew you weren't here, but we'll take a look at this. Alice has the Pepe emoji. If I get there, is double my cash. So probably don't choose that one. Hello, Pepe. Meow needs a Pepe emote for the member chat. Yeah, I can make a Pepe emote. Triple T for 99 cents. So that's $3. Thank you so much for the $3 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. I honestly think they do the same thing. Maybe 50-50 play. I buy 28, 25, 21. I go... if we go to 19 or lower, I buy more. Because wave 3 to down is soon finished. So the wave 3 is finished soon. I just bought 500 inverse. What's going on with inverse? Oh, man. I remember inverse finance. Is it even doing anything? No, it's not. I mean, congratulations. You basically bought, and everybody else is punished if they bought any time before right now, given that you just literally put in your all-time lows 1 day ago. So obviously it's a high-risk, high-reward play for inverse finance, and good luck. Triple T, let me know when you're ready for me to look at VDR for you, because I'm going to make a video too, because our targets, they get hit. Silver's making a comeback. I'll take a look at that. Problems of our lives. 1, Dogelon Mars sucks. 2, girlfriend doesn't. It's funny, Sean. Dogelon Mars sucks right now. Yes, that is true. price action isn't really performing that well. But like I made in my other long video, it's not just Dojo on Mars. So you could say the same about Shiba, right? Shiba Inu sucks. Like, how is it that price is almost back to when I first bought it back in 2021, right? Dogecoin is almost back down to 5 cents. Like, it's not just Dojo on Mars. Sure, they perform pretty well, and you know, relative to everything else and stuff, but man, what the heck was that? But Mike Max, bro, welcome. Rolling up, yes sir. Yeah, he needs a Pepe emote. I'll add one after the live stream. Fart boy had a run. That's how I got in. Went all in at the lows. Woke up at 8:30 to $10,230, but I didn't mess with it. I'm here. I'm done. I'm here. Okay, I'll look at VDR. I bought that previous support zone. I'm smoking a Girl Scout cookies and lemon haze salad right now. Oh, I don't know what that means. But anyway, so taking a look at Vodra VDR on the live stream. So let's look at our areas of resistance. So first of all, last time we looked at this, the price was around 203. So if you bought the bottom, congratulations, because we said we had resistance here, which it is respecting our areas of resistance. So you technically had resistance at between in our last video we said 2046 to 206. You came up and you respected this area. You had a sell-off, so traders did take profits. Congratulations, because at that point that's around 100%, so that's a lot of money. But what's really good is that you had a sell-off, but you managed to stay over 46, and you had another leg up in a continuation, which took us to the 618 retracement at 2093. This is very important, okay? Because this could be a 618 retracement. You could make a lower high, and that could be it. It could stop running, and you could come all the way back down and make a lower low. However, this is a breaking point, because once this, and if this area does break around 1 cent, which you got stuck at, then you're looking at a continuation to the previous high at 1 cent 90, which that itself from 1 cent is 90%. And then I think we had a target for all-time highs of 12 cents, but sorry, 5 cents, right? Yeah, 5 cents, and then yeah, so it's 5 cents 90. So that would be the next area. I don't know where I got 12 cents. I look at too many coins. But anyway, as of right now, it's having a correction in the sell-off, which is warranted, because again, you just had a massive move. You just did a 250% move in the last 2 nights. So with this correction, this is key area of support that needs to hold. Okay, so 2065 to 2078 absolutely needs to hold. If this area holds, then you are looking at that next breakout zone, which should take you to the previous high, and then all-time highs up to 5 cents, which is your goal, which is the target. However, if this area does break, then you are looking at a deeper correction. Price should land between 39 to 48 before we see where it's, you know, whether it's going to make a higher low and validate some sort of uptrend, or whether price is going to break down to the downside, making a lower low, which at that point we'll take a look at. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated. Congratulations to the traders, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, nice, man. Congratulations on this move, man. That's really good. I hope this thing continues for you. I hope you get a continuation. We'll leave this on the chart just in case we do. Silver Days, I think you asked for Zebic, right? Yeah, you asked for Zebic, so Dwayne Kelly, if you're here, this is typically what happens, right? So even for Zebic, and I know you watch the videos and you're always here, so for Silver Days, I said the same thing, where it's like, hey, you break the 236382, which has back here was 2029 to 41. which you did respect for a while, but you were making lower highs. And then eventually you break down. So for the longest time, we had this macro area of support, which technically you actually came down and tagged. So the same thing with Bittenzer. But Bittenzer is kind of here because although you did break below it, you are attempting to at least break resistance right now and get back over that level. But I'm just kind of showing you the comparisons because this hasn't happened yet for Bittenzer. And it might not. You might actually just break out for Tau. So that's also in the play. We just don't know, unfortunately, where it's going to head. But we do know that if it doesn't break out of the 229 or 230 mark, whatever it was, then your next floor is going to at some point be, let me just bring it up, is going to be, yeah, this macro area at 61 to 105 for Tau. Okay, so just FYI. But anyway, for Zebic, you did wick and you never closed under this level, so you can see that our areas of resistance actually still line up perfectly. So we don't actually need to change the chart. We could just say resistance still at 28 and 33 overhead. As long as that breaks, then you're looking at a breakout invalidating this downtrend. But unfortunately, if it doesn't, you're going to come up, get stuck, and come down, make a lower low. Land somewhere in here. Probably lower than this previous wick at 2014. Kitties love that. Oh, you're talking about catnip. 2021 is a big meme. Heard a lot of coins got delisted. Let's see. Coins that recently, coins that are getting delisted from major exchanges. Let's see. Ooh, 2020, February 2026. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. February 13th. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, that's a lot of coins. Bera is being, okay, hold on, let's go through these one by one, but let me just, let me read the chat, see if anything's here. Yes, they do. Crazy for catnip. That's why I went all in. I thought you were crazy, but it ended up working out, man. Yes, please and thank you. I just did it. I should have sold my silver stocks. I could have seen like 40 to 50 racks if I put 5K more on it. Hey, it's okay. Triple T, you're doing very good right now. Relative to everyone in the market right now, you are doing very good. So congratulations right now. Promise is 1800. Aber says, hey bro, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you so much, and I hope you're doing good too, man. What do you think about SCI chart right now? My average is 15 cents, and I'm trying to lower it, but I'm down 50%. So is there a chance for a leg up anytime soon? Let's see. Damn, dude, this thing is cooked. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a chance for a leg up. I know you're down 50%. And just keep in mind, on the shorter time frame for SEI, you're extremely oversold and you're due for some sort of relief rally. It doesn't necessarily have to come up this high, like I always say, but just be careful because you could still come up to these levels, these next two areas of resistance, and even up here and make a lower high and validate this nasty downtrend that we've been in since we made an all-time high back here in 2024. So just keep in mind that, you'll have an opportunity to sell. If you're trying to dollar cost average, just remember that there is no more support for SEI. I guess you can argue that the next area of support and landing pad for SEI is around 2 cents. I don't know if it's going to go that low because that'll be insane. Yeah, it's 7 cents, so it might go down to 2 cents, but it's not going to just go straight there. Maybe you'll bounce around, and then maybe you'll have the opportunity to get out. You have resistance at 10 cents to 13 cents, and then also 20 cents on the upside if you do manage to break this area of resistance. Keep in mind that's around a 46 to 80% pump from the current price. So again, you could get some sort of pump and some sort of relief rally given that the RSI is extremely oversold and basically are setting at all-time lows. But just be careful because again, you could, if you're holding it, you could still come up and all of these targets of resistance is hitting this downtrend. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And good luck, man. Is BTC really cooked for the next 2 to 3 years? Like they're saying, it's going to be flat for a long time. So the meme and altcoins are going to be buried even more. I think so. I still have hopes for alt season though, but that's dwindling down in the next 2 months. I'm giving it 2 more months. The only guy who's buying BTC is this stupid sailor. It seems like that is bad. Promise of Stress says, yeah, I'm not guessing. I don't know if he's talking to me or someone else. Thank you, bro. You're absolutely welcome, man. Yeah, come on, Triple T. Let's get this reversal in. Let's get this reversal. 43% back up to 1 cent. Should I also just get out with a small loss so I can wait for break even? I don't know. You can't really ask me that. You have to do what's best for you. So if you're over it and if you want to just sell it, I would probably wait so you're not literally selling the exact bottom. And with the RSI being extremely oversold, maybe wait until we get some sort of relief rally, and then if you're done with it, just be done with it. Promise says, yeah, Q2. You think Q2 we're gonna start moving up for alt season? Is that what you're saying? Dwayne Kelly says TA on Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum, brutal, man. Yeah, so for Ethereum, we are sitting on macro support right now. You actually came down to $1,800 perfectly. So the reason why I haven't updated this yet is because first and foremost, we need to break 2261. Once we break that, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But as of right now, you're just consolidating in this macro area of support between $1,800 and $2,200. We're extremely oversold, so I'm hoping that we get some sort of reversal. But there's so much resistance for Ethereum, and you can hit so many. There's so many downtrends that you can draw with this. That let's just wait to see what happens once we do, and if we do break 2261. Once that happens, then we'll take a look at the targets on the upside. But right now, it's getting over 2261. But I guess it's pretty close. So yeah, so the next level would be 2620. 2620 of resistance. Triple T says, Taylor always buys the highs. You never hear him in the bear market buying. I'm number 27 now. Why, did you sell some? Did you take profits? Or is it because other people are actually buying? Damn, that's crazy. Other people are buying and you bought it down here, so they're pumping your bags. Yeah, they're pumping your bag. I'm gonna get my water. Give me a second. Oh, hey. Hey. Where's my water? Oh, it's right here. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? You know what? I think everybody wants treats right now. Yeah, give me a second. Hey, you guys want treats? Yeah, you want treats, don't you? This one is like always wanting treats. Come on. Here you go. All right, let me give the outdoor cat some treats. And hey, baby. Come on. Here you guys go. Get some temptations. Man, these cats love temptations. No, someone got some. Yep, they pumping my bags. Yeah. They are pumping your bags and they're buying it at a much higher price than you, because you were in here buying it last night and it was at 203, so you're literally up like 150%. Hey, what's going on? I already gave you guys treats. Come on. Oops. Elon is my Hail Mary bag, but I am aggressively buying Retire instead because old meme coins are getting ignored. Oh my gosh. He loves his neck scratched. Oh. Yeah, Elon, I'm gonna give Elon another couple months, and then I unfortunately have to take that capital and start buying Bitcoin when we start going down. So, and nothing against Elon, but that's just my play. So, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. When we finally reach Mars, that's funny. It does feel good to have 2 million of these. Yeah, no, this could be a retire, dude. It's $1 million, man. You could get 100x on this. Like, this could be life changing. You could become a millionaire. Because it'll be like 70 cents, like $1, and that's like 1.4 million. And you're talking about 100 million market cap, so it's not that crazy. FOMO. I'm at 1 million. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 1 million. 740,000. So double down and triple T up. Yeah, you triple T'd. You tripled up. We should, yeah, I mean, he was in here. He was literally like talking about this back here. You guys were here. He bought it on the live stream. We checked the wallet. Like, we literally checked the wallet. So, bro, you're doing very good. So, congratulations, man. And you're hitting all of the levels. But again, just keep in mind, you really absolutely need to stay over this area of support, because if you don't, then you will come back down. It's not like you'll be down money. You're still going to be up because you bought at the low. But this area of support absolutely needs to hold. Floofin is super happy for you, Triple T. Take that money and run. Dwayne Kelly says, my Elon bag full, but I'm still buying DCA until next month, then I'm out. What? You're still buying Elon? Dude, you are a warrior, man. You are a warrior, because that's scary, man. At least your dollar cost averaging down, because my dollar cost average sucks, man. It's 6 zeros 11, so do the math. 6 zeros 11 at 100 billion is that, yeah, I'm down a lot, so that's 11K, which is now 33. Damn, I should have taken that money to the casino, made content with it. I did like that dude. He put his whole life savings in Seattle. I watched it. I watched the after video. Some guy, some YouTuber, he actually found him and took him to the game. Did you see that? And then they kicked him out. I'm watching it. I will sell like I did those other coins. Yeah, so just keep in mind, again, we'll keep it up as long as I'm live. I'm going to be live for about an hour today. 2065. So that area absolutely needs to hold. And then we'll just keep this up for you. You want to get a massive reversal right now and just break out. AI gave me free 1800 ETH last cycle. How? Do you buy Bitcoin long term with their profit coin, profit triple T? I put 4 G's in. It's at 8 G's. That's not a come up. It was like 10 grams this morning. That's nothing. I need 20 G's or better. Yeah, they kicked him out. Look it up. They like literally kicked him out. I'm watching it on my phone. Yeah, let me try to pull it up right now. Seattle. Yeah, he got. I can't find the video right now, but some streamer found him and took him to the game, and they like kicked him out for whatever reason. I don't even know why. I was upset in the video. I was like, what the heck? For what? He didn't do anything. National Pizza Day. Share what do you mean National Pizza Day? National Pizza Day. Oh, it's the 9th. How did I not know that? That's crazy. I thought I knew everything. Let's see. Who are we talking about? The guy who bet his life savings on Seattle winning the Super Bowl. So some streamer actually found him and went to his apartment, and he took him to the Super Bowl. And then when they got to the Super Bowl, they kicked him out. Like they got in, they were sitting down, and then cops came and kicked him out. Yeah, Triple T says Floofin, this money is going into my business. Yes, he's so if you didn't know, he's gonna make food trucks. If I remember correctly, Triple T, you're gonna be doing food trucks because you love to cook, right? I think I got it right, but you let me know. Just told me the app to use, and that would be good for me. Food trucks and CMOS and other stuff. There you go. Yeah, there's really nothing outstanding or pumping. Caspa's down 6% on the day. Yeah, everything's down. You know, it'd be great if Bitcoin dominance drops, price stays the same, and then Ethereum dominance goes up. That's going to give a lot of relief to some altcoins. I'm taking crypto payments to cash and coins, pennies, till I'm taking all the payments. Yo, James, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the 40-minute mark of the live stream. We got like 25 bogey. We got 29 bogeys in here. Nothing's really happening. We're just waiting for Triple T to basically become a millionaire. So he can start selling his sea monsters and his food trucks. So he can start going to battle with those sea monsters and fight for their sea moss gel that he can only get from these monsters that are under the ocean. So he's trying to buy a scuba diving gear to go down in the ocean and kill these things with his spear gun that he has to infuse with silver. But they're not vampires. But they do sleep 25 out of the 24 hours a day. So time runs differently under the ocean. I got bored. Sorry, I can't keep it going. Let's see. I'm ready to buy in, but hoping BTC can go down again. You think you could double bottom or go? Yeah, dude, I think it can. It's definitely going to go back down again. I think we could still come back up to 81K, get stuck, and come back down, make a lower low. So, price action I'm looking for is 81K for a lower high, and a breakout from there. That would probably send it much higher, which I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. Right now, it's 72.4 and 81 to the top side, and breaking 67 should send you down to 60, and then that big capitulation to 43K would be the next level on the macro time frame. CMOS. I've heard of it before. Yo, does anybody know what this guy's talking about? Promise of stress. Is it a bot? This guy has to be a bot. Because he's not making any sense. It's actually a bot. Like that's literally what it is. Or he's completely disconnected from our chat. Or he's watching someone else's live stream and just writing. He's watching someone else's live stream but commenting on this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting delistings on, we're getting delistings on Binance. So right now there's a couple of coins that are being delisted. So let's go down the list and see. ARDR, this is getting delisted. Let's see how these coins are performing. Yeah, this is getting delisted, so be careful. BB, what's BB? BounceBit is getting delisted, which I mean debatably like good, right? It hasn't done anything. Bera chain, this coin just came out and it is getting delisted, so be careful. Another one is DIA. DIA is getting delisted, so be careful with DIA. And then Flux, like the Flux capacitor. The Flux capacitor is getting delisted. It had a monster run, and then it gave it all back. We got Gala. Wow, Gala. Where's Gearthin? Do you guys remember Gearthin? Aloe, you were here for Gearthin, right? Gala. We got GPS. I guess GPS is up 49%. Wow. But it's getting delisted. So that's, I guess maybe it won't be delisted now. We got GRT. Oh, wow. GRT. One of its pairings is getting delisted. Wow. I mean, look at this though, man. It hasn't been doing anything, and they've just been releasing coins. That's it. Yep, it's just like it comes out and they just release nonstop coins. Well, no wonder. No wonder the coin's going to zero. They're getting rich. Gun. Gun is going up, so maybe not. ICP pairing Ethereum. Wow. I mean, it hasn't been doing anything. ICX down there. Wow, it's capitulating. Kaito also hasn't been doing anything. Let's check the chat. His channel checks out, not a bot. He's just bored. Telewrecked me. I mean, there was no dollar cost averaging down, man. Like, how dumb is this that there was literally no dollar cost averaging down? You dollar cost average down, literally it just hit a cycle low today. So yeah, I hit it on the 5th. So let's see what else. Kernel, this one. Kernel DAO, obviously. They listed it at 45 cents. They listed it at 50 cents and it's at 5 cents. No wonder they're delisting it. Mana. Is Mana dead? I guess, yeah. It completely round tripped. So it got listed on Coinbase. It went from 10 cents. I remember because I had it at 10 cents. It went up to $4 and then it went back down to 10 cents. How does that make sense to me? We got Gnome, which obviously it's a garbage coin. These are all garbage. We got oh wow, an oldie. Yeah, this thing she got delisted. XNO. Hey buddy. Hey buddy, what's going on? Hey, you gotta wait, okay? I already gave you guys food, okay? You gotta wait, buddy. Okay? Okay? Hold on. Damn, one of the cats outside is like hungry. Keeps meowing. Meow. Like, relax. You just ate. YGG. Yield Guild Games. Wow, what a tongue twister. Yeah, $1.66 sitting at 4 cents now. And then ZRO. Yeah, this coin also is doing absolutely nothing, so yeah, that's the latest delistings. Binance charts, that's why I got delisted. Shadow Frost, welcome to the end of the live stream. What did I miss? Anyone rich yet? Yeah, Triple T's rich. Triple T is doing better than 99% of people right now, so buy his CMOS and his food trucks. So when he makes it, he's gonna open up a bunch of food trucks and sell CMOS. So definitely go buy some from him. Veriflufin. At one point, I was up almost 4x on Gala and ended up selling it down like 55%. Yeah, don't feel bad. We've all done the same thing, man. I was up on OXC at some point, and then I ended up just finally putting in that loss last year. So I was up, and then I ended up losing like 50% or whatever it was. If Elon gets a Binance listing out of nowhere, we all break even and eat good. That is true. Coinbase has a ticker. Shadow Frost, it's probably down 75% now. I was on BitMEX 100x futures. I know the scams. Yes, sir. As always, Kilo. Hey, actually, that reminds me of, not Kilo, but that reminds me of Silo. Do you guys remember Silo? Oh my gosh, man. What is this? Bro, what is this? How's this not getting delisted? Oh, we're just going to take all your money and delist the coin. Let's see. Yeah, do you guys remember Silo? They listed this coin on, oh my gosh. Yeah, they listed this on Coinbase. And yeah, it's a 70K market cap now. And then another one was Jupiter. I always like looking at these coins because I'm like, where are they now? Yeah, this coin. And I can't believe this is still on Gemini. Like barely any volume. Absolutely no volume on this coin. Did they ever break? Yeah, they have like their own goggles for their own metaverse, but it just never really took off. And nobody's keeping up with their website. All right, we got 25 votes in. We got 64% of the chat is bearish. We got 72%, sorry, 36% of the chat thinks that we are going up to $72,000. We have 27 bogeys in the chat, so make sure you get your votes in. Get your votes in. Oh, man. We got another like 10 minutes in us, and then that will conclude our live stream. So definitely ask if you guys want your coins looked at, but also if there's any good coins I can make videos on that are up. Oh, Triple T, we're back. Triple T is about to have 2 trucks instead of 1. Look at this. What a pump. It's crazy. This pump is 5%. You know how much that is? That's $500 for Triple T. He just made $500 in the last 2 minutes. That's crazy. I was going to make a headset that uses AI to interpret brainwaves and play games. I think Mario Kart is the test. We got Albert Einstein in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. When do you think Bitcoin will start moving back up? Now. I think right now we're getting that relief rally. I mean, we're still technically pretty oversold. We don't have to go back up all the way. We don't have to come back up, but I mean, I'd say give it until the RSI hits neutral at 50, and then we'll see where the price is, and then from there we'll see whether we capitulate or not. Let's go, Triple T. Come on. Go back up. Go back up. You don't want to come up and get stuck at previous support, which is now flipped resistance, okay? Just keep in mind that is around 8% from the low. You need to break this area. This promise guy is awesome. All right, let's see. What else are we looking at? 24. I guess stable's up 15%. That's okay. Yeah, wow. Oops. Look at this. I mean, we're still at extreme fear, and we're back up to $70,000 on Bitcoin. That's not bad. I think, that's why I think we might go back up to 81,000 and retest it for a lower high. But let's see where we are on the weekly. Yeah, we're still not printing red right now. So we got until Sunday, right? Yeah, we got until Sunday. We got the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks is really going to determine it. But also, wow, Bitcoin is extremely oversold on the weekly. But then again, you were extremely oversold here and you made a lower low. So that's why I think there's going to be one more capitulation. That's probably going to take us to like 43K. So you actually created a bullish divergence here. You made a higher low on the RSI, but the price made a lower low. So you might actually be doing something like that, which would be insane because it's literally going to be doing the same thing from last cycle. It should break in a few hours, and thanks for your help. I watched it on Dex Tools. Come on, Triple T. Let's get this break out. I'm rooting for you, man. I wish you make it. I want you to make it, man. Because unfortunately, I didn't with my coin. With this one. Hey, it's a nice little bounce, though, right? There's a nice little V-shape recovery here. How's OXC doing? Oh, wow. How's this thing even have volume still? This volume is non-stop the same. So regardless on how low the price goes, the volume still stays like $2 million, which is definitely interesting. Yeah, this might have a really big move. Imagine if this goes back up. I should buy this coin again. No, I'm just joking. Imagine if I go back up. If I go back to OXD. Nah, Coinbase won't let me open up an account. Me too. I missed 15K. Now it tripled. Now it's doubled and tripled. Oh, how's USOR doing? Forgot to look at this. Oh, it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. What about USCR? That is coming off. And yeah, this is also not doing anything. Yeah, that's not good. You're probably going to break down. Triple T for another $1. Yo, thank you so much for the bean. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I think that's $4 now. So you sent me 2 and then 1 and 1. So thank you so much for the $4. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And that's like, yeah, that's one more. We're gonna end the live stream in like 5 minutes. So we'll keep looking at your coin. Obviously, if it starts getting a breakout, then we will we'll stay a little bit longer. But if it's not doing anything, I am going to bounce. Saitama was the god of all scams. Luckily, I bought Elon and not that one. Well, I don't think Saitama was on any other, was on Gemini at any point. Yeah, dude, oh my gosh. I remember this. It hit 1 cent. Wow. It has 0 volume. It's just always have 0 volume. How is it going down with 0 volume though? Yeah, look at that. Like $29 sent the price down 10%. Wow. He bought the highs. Yeah, bro. If it's sideways for 2 years, I'm just going back to McDonald's. Saitama did 30 billion November 13th. I remember. Yeah. Hey. What are you doing, buddy? We're almost done. Let's go pump it. Pump, pump, pump it. How do I search? It's annoying I can't search it. There we go. There we go. Let's go, Triple T. I'll go dump 5K onto Saitama. The price will go up fast. Yeah, but then the bots will sell it back down. That's the problem with it. We're gonna check to see if we're getting subscribers at least, and then we'll see. That'll kind of determine whether stay on or not. Hold on, buddy. I'll give you food in a second. Let's see. Oops. Damn, we only need 75 more subs to get to... We only need 77 more subs to get to 9,000. It's pretty cool. I'm going to make a coin for my business, so y'all better get in for real. Looks like Gate relisted Elon, or am I tripping? Yeah, they really... why did they take it off? Yeah, why would they delist it? Oh yeah, I guess they just listed it, yeah. They just did it February 2nd. Yeah, they just relisted it February 2nd. So a week ago. About a week ago, Let's see. Yo, Triple T, you need to break this area. You can't get stuck here, okay? Triple T, you can't get stuck here because this is previous resistance flips. Previous support flip resistance right now. So you can't wick over this and get sold pushed back down below this, or you can't get stuck here and come back down because then you're going to be forming a downtrend. So just be careful. I made a depth of market scalp bot. Those losers gave the Elon ticker a fake Echelon and relisted us as Dogelon. Yeah. I'll take that though. I'll tell y'all the coin, and once I make it, the name of it, it's going to be tied to back my food in gold and silver and crypto. Damn, Triple T making his own coin. Good luck, man. I hope you make it, dude. I hope you make it. Yeah, let's look at gold. Oh, it's pumping. Yo, it's pumping. Yeah, let's take a look at silver. Taking a look at silver on the live stream. So, haven't made an update video in a while. Keep in mind, we hit our target here at around $125. We hit resistance and we had a nasty, sharp sell-off. Keep in mind on the macro time frame, silver does have support in this area between $69 and $85. So that's really going to determine where the price is headed and the trajectory based on what happens next, which is a break over $85. We'll send you back up to retest this previous high, and then double top breakouts just send you to all-time highs. Keep in mind it is flipped resistance now, so this was previous support, flipped resistance. So if you don't, you're going to come back up here, make a lower high, and validate a downtrend forming. $169, around $69, $70 breaks to the downside. Unfortunately, I'd say that you are probably going to get chopped around. I don't know how long before we put in a base, which would be around $38 to $49, whether that takes 10 years or 20 years or whatever before the next bull run starts for silver. I don't know. I don't have those answers. But as far as strictly TA, $69 breaks, you should head back down to $38 to $49 on the macro time frame. Obviously, you're going to get bounces along the way, and you might even come back up, kind of like what we did here, which is coming up and retesting previous areas of support as resistance on the way down. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Elon had a chance to pump hard because it was trending #1 that day, but then BTC had a huge dump. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Moonbound in the house? Welcome, Moonbound. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope all is well. Welcome to the end of the live stream. Welcome to the 1 hour 7 mark of the live stream. Are we getting subscribers? No, we are not. Is Dogelon Mars pumping? No, it is not. Is Vodra pumping? Yes. Vodra is pumping. And what we don't want to see is a nasty sell-off, making this a wick, getting price action below 208, okay? So, not bad. From the time that we started, Triple T is now up 13 more percent. 13 more percent. This is funny. Wow, we actually hit our target for gold. That's insane. We actually hit our macro target for gold. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Wow. What a monster run. $39.23. Thanks, bro. Just watching. Just chilling. That's what's up. Triple T says it's ready to go. VDR to the moon. I hope so, man. My 401k is the only real bullish thing I've got. Going to increase it this year. Triple T for 99 cents for $5, right? I think $5. Yeah, $4.97. Triple T for 5 beans. Thank you so much for the 5 beans. I really appreciate that. I guess we could look at the crypto bubbles. Yeah, unfortunately, it's nothing's happening right now. So, with the exception of Triple T is the only one in the chat making money. So let's see. Oh, Maker's up 32.40%. Let's go. Let's look at Maker. Wait, what? That's weird. Okay, I guess that doesn't work. Let's see. Anything up ridiculously? Yeah, GPS. There we go. That's what I need. I need coins like GPS. Oh man. Remember, it can't wick. You can't get a wick like that. You need to get this continuation. Yeah, is it Sky? Aloe, is it Sky? Why doesn't Maker exist anymore? Because, look, it's still a coin, and it's still... I guess it's all gone. Yeah, so why doesn't Maker exist anymore, and why does it still have $5.5 billion of total value locked? That's insane. GPS is up 43%. Oh yeah, this was one of the coins I was getting delisted. Yeah, I'll make a video on this. Taking a look at Go Plus Security GPS on the live stream. So first of all, congratulations if you bought this low. The coin is up around 274% from the low. Keep in mind that on the macro time frame, you are in macro resistance. So you do have resistance between 1 cent and 1 cent 90. You absolutely need to break this area of resistance and get some sort of follow through. The next target on the upside would be 4 cents 98, so around 5 cents, which as of right now is going to be around another 200% based off of the current price. Now on the downside, just keep in mind that if you come down and break below 1 cent, it is bearish. You are going to come back down, make a lower low, validate a downtrend, in my opinion. But if you come down and if you make a higher low, validate some sort of uptrend, then once we turn bullish again, you'll have another opportunity to break this next area of major resistance at 1 cent 90, which again should send you back up to 5 cents to retest the 618 from the high to the low. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Wealth Abundance caught the live by default. Yo, we go live Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, almost every day now. So, and on the weekends, it's like 12, 1 p.m.-ish. So, just know I'm going to live stream every single day, like starting this year. I was going to do 6 months, but I feel like once I get into the habit, and theoretically, if nothing changes, then I think I can... I just have to get used to it. So it'll be like second nature. But yeah, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the weekends will be around afternoon time. Yeah, this sucks. Let's check VDR. VDR is attempting to break out. Come on. White whale down 36%. Damn, was it a rug pull? I was making videos on this. No, it's still up so much. Look at this. What a perfect retracement, though. I mean, let's just check it on the hourly, but still, you had a 786 retracement, and that's it. Yeah, you got stuck at the 786, and that's it. So just be careful. Triple T. For Vodra, you have long ways to go, and you could break out, but what you don't want to happen at all, let me get rid of that rocket ship, is you have to determine, okay, like, is it actually going to get stuck or break out of this next area of resistance, which is 1 cent 20, okay? So you have to determine that. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I was thinking about putting $200 more into VDR just to help it break out. Lek Fenrir says Mega USDT. Is that a... What am I... Is that a gamble coin? Is that a coin you want me to look at? Mega... Yeah, I don't know. You're going to have to specify. I don't even know if you're talking to me. Hey, what's going on? What's up? Hey, buddy. Power, 19%, not good enough. Mega ETH. Yeah, what? This is a complete gamble. This looks like a rug pull, so just be careful. There's no volume either. $1 volume. It's a $7.6 million market cap with no lock liquidity, so just be careful with this coin. Yeah, you have resistance at 47 to 55. So you could theoretically get a 15 to 34% move and still hit this downtrend. So just be careful. You have a lot of resistance overhead. Nights of Insomnia, welcome to the end of the live stream. Welcome to the bearish show where there's nothing happening. Wait, am I getting subscribers? Let me see. Let me see. I was at 392. 23. Yeah, I'm saw 23. It's so bearish. That's what happens when Bitcoin doesn't do anything. Just goes sideways. Such volatility. I hate it. I should just like have a teleprompter and just read the news every single day. All right, guys, in today's news, I don't even know because I don't even watch the news. I have no material to work with. Let's see. Bananas. STG. Collect is up 29%. Okay. That's not bad. Let's check that out. Let's see. Yeah, I could make a video on this. No, I'm not gonna make a video on this. I don't think 1K viewers, nah. I got $200 more. Yeah, good luck, man. I mean, you really need the price to. I mean, you actually closed over this area, so that's pretty good. Yeah, you really need to get this push. You really need to get this breakout. So you don't want to make a lower high here. Wealth Abundance says, I'm sick of this sideways stuff. I'd rather take a dump. Nice. I'm just joking. You said I'd rather it dump. You'd rather have the market dump, which is understandable. But if that happens, my Elon is going to go down too, and I'm not going to be happy. So I hope we at least get some sort of move up. I guess I can make an Elon video. Taking a look at Dogelon Mars. Elon on the live stream. There's really nothing to look at, but it's almost the end of the live stream anyway, so we might as well make a video on it. So we have support here at 7.030. We did break below it, but then we price quickly recovered over this area. This is huge demand, and it pushed the price back up. We are very bearish. We're under all four moving averages on the daily time frame, so we're over basically all the moving averages. It's not flattening out or anything, so we might get some sort of consolidation, establishing a bottom before an attempt to break out, or we could just break out tomorrow. I have no idea. But what we do know is that overhead there is resistance between 7.043 and 7.057. So just keep in mind that is short-term area of resistance. Once that breaks, we'll take a look at the next macro and bigger target, bigger areas of resistance. But we're going to keep it very simple. As of today, it will be around a 26 to 69, 70% pump. We could still come back up there and get rejected, come down and retest this previous area of support, which we already tagged. Now, as a holder, you wanted to break this area and start forming some sort of uptrend on the macro time frame, but none of that is valid until we get price action over 7.057. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Well, we'd all rather take a dump. That's true. Maybe it's a good time for us to look and discuss fundamentals and crypto economy news and events. Yeah, like what's going on in today's... Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that. When it's super bearish like this, I'll just look at what's going on in the crypto world today. Any subs? No. Wow. Brutal. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, time to hibernate. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have those. I'm gonna have like the crypto news. I'll just like discuss what's new in today's crypto news. Like war news and things like that. And I think I'll incorporate that with the channel, where we can kind of tie everything together. Be like, oh, okay, so maybe this is bearish, maybe this is bullish. Oh, we're gonna have rate cuts. That's bullish temporarily. Blah blah blah. Oh my God, there's war in Iran. Oh my gosh, like that's bearish. Things like that. I think we're gonna do that. I'll buy more at the bottom. That's why. Sell on the way back up. We're still early, folks. My $200 did nothing. I'm at number 29. I was 27. Yeah, they're big whales probably buying in right now. So yeah, your $200 probably isn't going to push the price up anymore, because keep in mind, you're up a lot. Like your buying power just got, it's like maybe it would do something if you did like $1,000 or something, but it's a lot different than buying when your coin's up 177%. Because it's never going to be like exact, like, oh, it's 200%, so that means that I need to put in $400 to move it. It's never like that. It actually becomes exponential when there's more money in the market and the liquidity pool. Alt's been in a bear market for what, 2 years now? I would say since 2024, November of 2024. So yeah, it is going on 2 years. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think I'll get a lot of people in. Let's close out of that. Yeah, I think yeah, we've been live for an hour and 25 minutes. I'm pretty hungry, so I got to get off on the live stream. So I think that's it, Triple T. I'll keep an eye out for you on Vodra. I'm going to post all the videos that we made on the live stream after this. So if you guys want to watch those, you can. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow if you're working or if you have vacation or whatever. And yeah, we will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope your guys' coins are up. I hope Elon's up and I'm up, but we'll see. We'll just keep hoping every single day until it happens. And if it doesn't happen, it's fine because our plan is to pivot into BTC anyways. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much, and I'll catch everybody in the next live stream.